What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. Oh, we're gonna start a new video today. So what we got going on? We got Orwell behind me. Orwell's a 1984 Peterbilt 362 Cabover. There it's sitting right there in all its glory. And it's gonna work hard today. Actually today and tomorrow and possibly to the next day. We'll see. Why is that? Well, we got this big old striker and it is heavy. This sucker has the nozzle up on the top, so that makes it heavy. Why does it make it heavy? Come on, let me go and show you. So as we walk around, you'll see it's got the twin axle rear, so it's the longer unit. I forget which model they call this, but it's the bigger unit. It does just barely fit in the well, but it does. See that thing on the top right there? That's a snozzle. So that thing, it's an arm that'll go up, so it'll hinge up from the top. It might actually have another hinge on there, I'm not sure. I think it might just go up like a crane. But anyway, the fact it raises up and extends to a point that adds a lot of weight to it. Plus there's obviously mechanism in the back of the truck, well, front to me, but the back to it, to hold all of that unit up there. So that nozzle is what makes it extra heavy. Plus it's extra long. They do make them bigger, but that's as big as we can pull them, because I don't have a trailer bigger. That's what we got right there, big heavy unit. If you look up there, that red thing, I think what that red thing does is, so if there is a fire inside the cabin of an aircraft, I'm pretty sure that red thing is so you just reach up to it, stab it right through the fuselage, and spray water inside the fuselage, put a fire in there. May actually be good for fuel tanks, that kind of thing. And then of course it's got its nozzle on the top for water spraying, and it's got the nozzle in the front bumper, as always, for spraying there as well. As always, we're running our Safe Truck by Miss Carita oversized load signs, flags, and so on. These here I just put on the back. These are the snap-on type ones here. The snap-on at the back on a chrome bracket. And the other thing I want to show you with these I like is they have this reflective style edge embroidery. What it does, it keeps it from fraying. Now I did learn the hard way that these, if you put them here, they rub the tire. So I put this style on here too. Again, another Safe Truck by Miss Carita product. This one's a little bit softer, but it doesn't give me any issues with rubbing tires. I learned that the hard way by accident. Yeah, you live and learn, but this is the best stuff on the market, tried and true. Reason for that is, well, they learned the hard way, because California, when this company started off back in the day, they learned the hard way by, well, California ate them alive. So their idea was, how do we make compliant wide load products? And that's what they did. And of course here, what I love about it is it started with Miss Carita. And I used to ask, well, who is she? Well, she's the wife of the Mosby family that started all this. I'd have to remember from my other products endorsement, but I have to remember what that was. Either way, Miss Carita, I've often wondered that. Miss Carita is the mother of the people that own the company now, and that's what they run. So products by truckers for truckers, that's some tough stuff. You see me run it, and that's what we do right here with these big loads. So like I said, right here we got the softer flag, and then on the front we got the bigger flag here. And this one again has that reflective embroidery on the edges to keep it from fraying. I'll put it over here, it doesn't have to deal with any rotating tires, and that's that. Of course on Orwell, we've got the same style on the front. Again, snap mount into the bumper, and always support their flag right there, just on the front right there. Oh yeah. Now I spoke to Safe Truck directly over at the Matt show. That's how we started talking about endorsing their product. Plus obviously I run it. But that whole thing right there is fully compliant, because you have to have not only the front of the truck and the back of the truck marked, but you also have to have it marked at the widest point. And on this truck is, well, the leading edge of the fire truck and the trailing edge of the fire truck. I know it's weird to haul backwards, which is the lead, which is the front. Either way, fully compliant load right there. Safe Truck by Miss Carita. That's how you do it. Most truck supply shops have it. Most truck stops have it. Why don't you? If you do, you're good. If you don't, you might not get through. When they want to check your permits and paperwork, you might not get through. And when you got a load like that, that's how you got to do it. All right, enough of me yapping. let's get on the road. Let's get the day started. Now, I think it's worth a like, so hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah, there's other ones here. 2 left. I saw there's 2 at the yard. I think there's, the way I was told, there's 6 of these going all to the same spot. This always gets interesting in here. But everybody works good together, so. Tight, but we fit, or we did. All right, good. He's going in there, I guess. All right, let's go. Yeah, them guys at Blue Leasing, they're in here all the time running that scrap. They always got some real dynamite looking equipment. They got a few custom old schools. I know they got a truck like Orwell 362P. It's long, real long frame. At least they used to. I ain't seen it in a while, but I think they just run it around for like shows and stuff. I don't know if it actually runs the road as a work truck. Of course, you know me, there's no sense in having a truck if you ain't gonna at least work it once in a while. Going this way, even though it's a little more turns, it gives you guys a little more content showing the truck, but also it's easier to make it a right on the 45. It's right between where the yard is and this next exit. That's where it actually turns from non-divided highway to divided highway. So you can make, if you go over there friendly drive, the way we come in, you can make a left or a right, and you got to go through a median. But sometimes, especially if there's a lot of traffic coming, it's easier to go up here and merge onto the road rather than make a right from a dead stop. I think it makes a better video. Hopefully you guys don't get tired of running down the same road all the time with it, but do my best with it, you know, trying to make the videos as interesting as possible, even though it's sometimes quite repetitive. Same truck with the same loads, leaving the same yard. Not everything is unique. Do a stop and a start, because when we're going to go down the road, we're going to stop at the Quick Trip down the road a little bit. I need to get something to eat. able to get in and out of the quick trip relatively easy, just in and out. We're not going to stop and stay, so we're just going to, I'll leave. It literally is just down the road. What is that, town of Richfield? So I'll leave the GoPros running, so you'll get me going in, get me going out, and I'll just drive until the GoPros cut off. That'll be how the day progresses. I never run like a filming schedule, so to speak. I just kind of float it, wing it, and go. The previous video was based on what today is. Today is September 11th. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll be like a week out or better, but I talked about that a little bit in yesterday's video, or the previous video. So now it's just the idea is just go down the road and film what we can. Obviously, once night falls, and we're pretty much done with filming for the most part. The routing we've taken, we're running obviously, you know, through Wisconsin, 41, 94, 94 through Illinois, 294 toll road around 80, 94 to 65, and we're going to run south. And we're staying on 65 south all the way into Kentucky, over by Louisville. You could run 74, but then we got to run around the area through Ohio, right around that Cincinnati area. And Ohio, it's a permit load, so I can't run Indiana State Route 1. Obviously, you have to stay on the interstates. Going in Ohio, Ohio won't let you run at night unless you're on the toll road, and that's not a toll road, so you can't run at night. So at which point you're shut down. So I told them, run me all the way down 65 into Kentucky. Kentucky, you can run at night. We're good until West Virginia. West Virginia and the rest, you got to run in the daytime. But at least we can basically make it to the West Virginia state line, give or take, and then chew off the rest tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and then deliver Wednesday is the plan. I called down there, got a hold of people so they know we're coming for Wednesday. So obviously I'm just waiting on confirmation for Wednesday delivery, which shouldn't be a problem considering all they got to do is just watch me drive it off the trailer and tell me where to park it and then inspect it and sign for it. It's not like they need a crane or a forklift or any of that. So it shouldn't be an issue. I hope. Famous last words. Exceeding 11 feet, but we are going to run across because it's just a skip around 2 traffic circles. This sucker does get pretty narrow. It's just an easy little jog across. We're gonna take it. Add a whole minute or two to my day. truck stop from back in the day. It used to be a real nice truck stop. Now it's just got a crappy McDonald's in it. That's the Karen stop. That's where those nasty Karens work, or used to work. I have literally never stepped foot in that building since then. They said it used to be a real nice place. And as far as I'm concerned, them Karens ruined it. That's where the "I'm the manager" comes from for those old school subscribers. Over this bridge, and they're working on it, and it's pretty narrow, and they say it's got an 11-foot restriction. We're 10, but it's also around a curve. And I did bring the striker through here once with the Kenworth. It was a little tight, ain't gonna lie. Why take the chance if it's such an easy little detour? So it goes over and it merges on right here around this next bend. And then the next exit we get off for the quick trip. Back to that truck stop with them nasty Karens. It sounds dumb, but that's when I started coming to this quick trip down here, realizing, oh, the food is so much better. I'm just not a McDonald's fan. Food's much better, and they got ample truck parking, so perfect. After that, I've never been back. Why would I? Got a beautiful quick trip right here. I'll have to check the footage. I didn't see what the fuel price was at the Karen stop. And a quick trip up in Fond du Lac was $4.09. This one's always a little bit more. So $4.25. $4.29. I didn't see. I'd have to look at the footage what that other Pioneer one is. That's what's really called Pioneer Plaza. Get drinks, a sandwich, and then we're gonna go. So we're just gonna pull through. I'm the manager style. Run in, run out. And it's not the truck I want to see. Well, stay there. Don't come after me, Mr. Holmes. Homers. Homers has towed 2 of my trucks. My yellow Peterbilt and my blue Freightliner. Let's not have Homers tow Orwell, huh? Alright, let's go. Cue the sound effect.
I'm the manager.
Here we are. Got my orange juice. Italian sandwich, and a monster for later. Imagine I was a subscriber over there and that Mac that beat the horn at me. So, what's up? Thought he was gonna come out and say hi. Should've. I'd have shook your hand. Just ain't got all day. Bit of weather ahead of us today, so we'll see how that plays out. I forgot my orange juice this morning. Ran out at home, I didn't drink any. I'm drinking coffee. Usually if I'm home, me and Jen get up in the morning and I'll put the TV on, watch the news, put the coffee on. We have an old school percolator from like the 60s or 70s that used to be my grandparents. They used to drink percolator coffee. My other grandparents, my dad's mom and dad, they used to drink drip coffee. Just take hot water and it would drip through in one pass, it was done. The coffee was good, it was just gritty. Wasn't nothing wrong with it though. It in the camper when we were boondocking and didn't have any power, so we would do drip coffee. In the camper we had a Keurig, but me and Jen at home we like the percolator. It makes really good coffee. Go sit, drink coffee, watch the news, shoot the crap, and then get our day started. Well, I had to run the dually into the dealer to get it serviced, so she drove me to the shop this morning before she went to work. So we had to I had to time my leaving this morning with Jen going to work. So I didn't get no orange juice. I just had a little something to eat and my coffee. And I didn't eat anything since then. I'm trying to really slow down how much I eat in the hopes of trying to lose some weight. I've not been able to get into the gym. I've been working that hard between driving truck and working at the shop, trying to get everything situated for the next big project, which of course is the Ford and the trailer. I just haven't had the time to get in there. And of course editing video, so that's, like I say, it's been a nightmare, but it has been fun. So, but that's okay. We'll get there. Hopefully I have the time. Orwell should be due for service by the time I get back. We got one more trip on this set of fuel filters. That's the one we're on now. And then it should get an oil filter and oil change. So full service, go over everything again. Try to take care of whatever other mechanical issues that come up that ought to be fixed or maybe modified. Not sure. We'll see. Right now, Orwell don't need nothing, but you know, that could change. This is trucking. That could change real quick. Italian sandwich or Quick Trip. They'll do you in a pinch.